Hey guys, this is Lucy with 100fold coming back to do a tutorial on how to apply false lashes in 50 easy steps. I'm just kidding, not 50, but sometimes it can feel like that with everything else that you did just to put on your face to get ready. Before we get started, I just want to tie back, how do false eyelashes, or what do they have to do with stewardship? How do they work together? Well, if you've seen my time iron tutorial or my easy spring makeup tutorial, you will hear me mention some key women in the Bible, how it talks about, like, for example, Queen Esther. She received beauty treatments as she was preparing to to be the next queen. In that story, the book of Esther, you can go back and read that. Naomi told her daughter-in-law Ruth to put on her best clothing before she went to go meet Boaz. So beautifying is biblical, and in today's time we got false eyelashes. I love false eyelashes, so I'm all for them. And let's get started. I'm going to show you this. I've ordered this twice now. This is backwards for you, but it just says false eyelashes, and there's 50 pairs come in here. I got this off Amazon, so check in the description. There's a link for Amazon, so you can order it through there if you want. But it comes with 50 pair, 5 different styles, 10 pairs each, and they're good every day. They're, I tend to like a little bit more dramatic, but for today, I'm going to show you. I'm going to use this set of lashes. They come in 5 panels with the 10 pairs of eyelashes and the 5 different styles. So even if you just buy the single pair from Ulta or wherever, you can see they come in on this tray. And what I like to do first, I start from the outside of the eyelash working in, so because I'm gonna most likely trim the eyelash from the outside. I feel like it looks nicer trimming them in from the outside versus doing them from the inside. So you can see I'm just pulling that off. And if you've ever played with eyelashes, got a black smudge there, they come in a strip. And typically they're going to be too long. Unless you have large eyes, they're probably going to be too long for you. So what I like to do is just kind of visually line it up. You don't want it too close inside, otherwise it'll when it begins, it'll lift easier, and then it'll start poking you, and then you'll be all day irritated with the inner eyelash strip bothering you. And then just kind of line it up. You can see, let me see if I can look down for you guys so you can see this. So if I look down, if I just I'm doing just a rough guesstimate, there's about this is a little long. So if you look really closely, you can see that there's, see, focus. You see where there's like groups, little gatherings. I'm going to cut about 2 of those panels off to shorten it. And that might seem a little much, but I think it's, and you can always start trimming. So I trimmed off the end. You can see that. And if you need to, you can line up the other pair, to get a more accurate cut that they're even. But I've been doing this for a while, so I'm pretty confident, nor do I get caught up in how much I trimmed off. So again, I'm just trying to show you. Well, that's fail, but you get the point. I'm trimming it down. That box of eyelashes also comes with this fun little tool to help you grab and place it on there. I've always used tweezers, which is pretty much, this is what it is, but I like regular tweezers as I can get more precision and clamp in specific areas, but it's the same concept. But with the tweezers, I'm going to take the eyelash glue. This brand you can get Duo anywhere. I've gotten it at Walmart, gotten it at Ulta, and I'm just going to squeeze, if you think just like a teardrop, that should be enough for both lash strips, okay? And so the key, I think, to making this work, also too, you can kind of see that there's a tad bit on this corner end. It may not seem like a whole lot from your end, but from experience, I know that if I don't trim that off, when it dries up, it'll poke me in the eye. So I'm going to take the tweezers, turn it upside down, and I'm just going to, it's easier for me to do it this way, just skim the base where it's going to sit on your eye, or your lash line. And just put the glue on there. Like I said, I squeezed enough on there that there should be plenty for both rounds to get on there. But sometimes I don't get as much, so I just dab a little bit more on there. And you just kind of want an even coat from right to left on the. So I'm gonna let that sit for just a minute while the glue dries just a little bit, and literally just maybe a minute or two. I won't do it as long here, but the idea is that you let the glue dry just a little bit so that you don't got wet glue slipping and sliding all over your eyelashes and eyelids. So I'm gonna get really close, and I'm gonna look down into this mirror I have here, but hopefully you can see. So I'm gonna start out, I like to try to line my outer corner lash first. I just feel like I'm getting more successful doing it that way, and I'll kind of let it sit, grab my tweezers here, and then I'm grabbing the very end gently. I'm not pulling too hard, otherwise I'm gonna pull the lash, slide it right off. So I'm doing that, and then I'm gently squeezing. You can see this side's kind of lifting, so I'll go back over there. That doesn't always happen. I feel like these eyelashes have a mind of their own, okay? And so then I'm just gonna begin gently. I'm not doing anything too, you know, not pressing too hard, just because you got to be careful. If you're not used to doing this, it's really easy to poke your eye, and it hurts with tweezers. I still do it, and I've been putting fake lashes on since like senior year of high school, or right after senior year. Can't remember, but it's been for sure a good 10 years. And so I know some people will go to the salon and get them professionally done, which is great. I've had it done. I did that once. I found someone doing it super cheap, like a set for $40, which is super cheap. Most people charge you like $100 set, and then like, kind of think of a fake nails. The initial set's like more expensive than the fill. And I really enjoyed it, but I just can't. I moved, so I can't go to that place anymore. And if I find someone who can do it for $40 and do it good, you bet I'm gonna go back there. But I've always just done them myself. Okay, so I'm gonna kind of let that sit. I don't know if you can see the difference. Wah wah. Yep, I got some smudging from my eyeliner up there earlier, but we're just keeping it real. Okay, so you can see the difference already. And now I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna start with the outer corner. False lashes. I'm gonna kind of gently push. I'm kind of like pushing in and up against my eyelid. And if you get buildup in the inside of your tweezers, you want to go ahead and wipe that off, because sometimes that could stick to your lashes and then make things stickier, and then you're getting stuck, and then you're pulling, and it makes, you don't want to wait. As soon as you see it, you want to take that stuff off the tweezers, the buildup, before you touch the next eyelash, just to avoid issues. Now you can see that the glue is white, but it does dry clear. So I know you can see the difference a little bit. And it is helpful, I think, to get a mirror like you see I'm holding here, and here's the mirror. I'm looking like I have to look down, so when I look into it, it's easy to see up against my eyelashes. But for the sake of the video, for you guys. And I did my makeup earlier this morning, so it's kind of smearing the eyeshadow a little bit. I was trying to hurry up and get out the door. Alright, so I could sit there and just go over and over and make sure it's in place, but I feel pretty good about it. So you guys can just, you know, I don't know, maybe I can put my finger there, but you can see the thickness. It's automatically added, you know, some awesome volume. Put my hand there so you can see it. And just let it dry. I mentioned earlier that sometimes, or that it comes out white, but the glue dries clear. Fix my necklace real quick. And then sometimes you can like mess up your eyeliner, well for me. So I'll even kind of just touch up the eyeliner a little bit, because sometimes you can use the tweezers and jab your eye and it kind of can smear if you're not careful. This is real life issues in putting on lashes. You don't really see that a whole lot in videos, but that's the reality when you put on lashes. And just kind of go over. I don't necessarily always have to do this, but today I'm just going over it. And that's it. Now you can, you know, if you're going out and you want to add more to it, you can put mascara on it. I typically do just a little bit, not some, more on the very bottom of my lashes, so it kind of blends in a little bit more naturally. But I think they're pretty blend in really well. I've got a heavy eyeliner on, so that helps blend it even better. And then I might just touch up mascara a little bit if it's for evening, just to add a more drama look. I just love lashes. I feel like they really, it's the only place I want drama. It's my lashes, okay? So anyways, I hope that helps. You look down for you to the side. That helps anybody. But again, I love fake eyelashes, and again, check in the description, so I'll have the link to Amazon so that you can go and purchase these. Again, I'll show you this box. I think I've seen the price fluctuate from like $13 to $15, but it's 50 pair. You can't get cheaper than that. I think the next group of lashes you can get on Amazon, like 30 for $13, $15, which those are a little bit more dramatic, so I'll probably try those out next. But these are the most dramatic pair in this box. The other are kind of a little bit. This is the pair I used today. Here's another pair, a little bit wider. You can see a little bit more drama in this end more every day. So thanks for watching, guys. If you haven't subscribed, please do like, and have a blessed day, guys. And I hope you've learned something. Leave any comments below if you have any questions. Other than that, see you next time. Bye.